There are nails that might just about hang on for 6 weeks, and then there's nails that stay on. It's been over 6 weeks since I last did these, and look at this. No lifting, no chips, just crazy outgrowth. But today it's finally time for a fresh set. Keep watching to see what I used to get this insane retention and how I bring these nails back to life. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you love nail content, swatches and tutorials, you are in the right place. My name is Agnes and today I'm finally infilling my nails after 6 weeks of growth. I'm actually not too sure why I kept these nails on for so long. I guess I just didn't feel the need to do them because they were perfect. Although the further out your nails grow, the less support you have, and therefore they are more prone to breaking and bending, which is not pleasant, so you could do some real damage. Therefore, I do not endorse keeping your nails on this long. Anyway, I went in with my e-file and the Willow Academy drill bit in penny to remove all that gel polish down to builder gel level. I'm then going in with my hand file and I'm just gently etching over the regrowth area of my nails, and then I'm bringing that file down the sides of the nails to fix the shape. So these are sculpted extensions that I have on, so I'm making sure to go right underneath the nail with my file to catch the point where my natural nail meets the extension part. But I'm making sure not to go too far up the nail to the point where I'm sort of touching the nail bed, because that's when you can cause the natural nail to sort of lift off the nail bed, and you do not want that. And this is why you need a good bit of length to have almond shaped nails. Some clients will ask for it and they have short nails and it's just not possible. And see, trying to explain that sometimes, it can be hard work. Anyway, I've got quite a few new subscribers here, so welcome, it's so lovely to have you. How is everybody doing? I can't believe we are approaching end of March. Like, what? January is such a drag, and then come February it's like boom, and then it's March, boom, and then before you know it, like, summer's here. I mentioned this in the last video, but I just cannot wait for lighter nights and more energy just in general to do things. If you watched my last video, Day in the Life of a Nail Tech, I sort of took you guys along with me throughout my day, and I ended up dropping my camera off a shelf and it went all funny on me. So I sort of just dropped you guys from my shelf. The camera's not quite the same. Oops. So I mentioned purchasing a new camera, which I actually ended up doing. So this video is filmed on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, of which I'm going to have a short unboxing video up of in a bit. So that's giving me a lot of motivation to film more content. I am super excited about it. So that paired with lighter nights, I'm going to be on fire. Watch this space. I'm going to have content coming out my ears. So here I'm just going in with my e-file, and the drill bit is the Prep Etch Cone drill bit by Lucy Pastorelli. I'm just using that to push my cuticles back and to etch any sort of dry cuticle and debris off of my nail plate. I love this drill bit for going around the cuticles, and looking at it now, actually I think the tip is starting to wear away, so it might be time to bring out a new one. I suffer from hand eczema, and you can see here on my middle finger my skin is really dry and prone to cracking really easily, so I am barely touching this finger. As I was saying, this is the first video that I've filmed on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and so far so good. An amazing experience, so easy to move my camera about wherever I need it to go, creator point of view, an absolute dream. And I think that the quality is better as well than my Canon G7X that I had. It was Mark II. I was just going to get another Canon G7X because, I mean, it done me really well for the 5 years that I had it for. However, in the past year or so, the Canon G7X has gone viral. It's become so mainstream and it is sold out everywhere, and the price of it I'm sure has like doubled since I bought it 5 years ago, so that's pretty crazy. But now that I bought the Osmo, I am not looking back at all. It's an absolute dream for doing long form and short form because you can just flip the screen horizontal as well as vertical. Do keep an eye out for the short that I filmed. I just need to compose it and that will be up shortly, but yeah, definitely would recommend from my experience so far with it. Anyway, while I was chatting away to you, using Navy Pro cuticle nippers in Katie, I went ahead and trimmed all my dry cuticles using a lint-free wipe soaked in acetone and wiping over the regrowth area of my nails. Now this might be a bit of a giveaway for where we are going with this, but anyway, I'm going in with the Gel Bottle's clear rubber base coat and I'm just applying that all over my nails. For best retention, you really want to push it into those etchings which act like Velcro for the base coat. If you just glide it over, you can run into problems with retention. Anyway, on this middle finger, there's a little black speckle that was still on the builder gel. I just left it because I was going to do some sort of design on these nails or like paint them or whatever. However, in the end I actually just left them natural because I just love that pinky colour. So in hindsight, I should have gone back and buffed it away, but it's so small it doesn't really bother me. With my pinky, I'm sort of pushing back the side walls just to get right into those edges of the nails. Any gel that's gone on the skin, I'm cleaning away with Hona's cleanup brush, and then I'm going to pop my hand in the lamp to cure under the low heat setting for 90 seconds. And for the big reveal, if you haven't guessed it already, the miracle product I have on my nails is the Gel Bottle Hard Gel in Nude Gel Pot number 3. So this is not one for my HEMA free nail techs. It does contain HEMA, which is presumably where it gets its retention from. I might get smacked for saying this, but I support HEMA. As long as it's used properly, let's normalise HEMA. I have said this before, so far in my nail journey, I haven't had the best experience with HEMA free products. I find that it lifts really easily and I feel like you can run into so many more problems with nails that are lifting. Water could seep underneath, cause molds and so many other problems, as opposed to nails that are actually properly intact with your natural nails. You don't get these problems. I'm sorry, look at this self level. Insane. Right in front of your eyes, it's just done everything for you. Now we all know the Gel Bottle is on the higher price range, so you get 30 millilitres of product in this tub and it comes in at £27.59, VAT included though. As I mentioned, this is a hard gel, which means that the method for removal is file off. You cannot soak this product off, don't try it, it's a waste of time. It is a thick gel, which makes it a dream for creating extensions, so whether you're sticking on your tips or you're using forms to sculpt extensions as I did on my nails, you can however use this as an overlay on your natural nails as well. Might be a fabulous solution if you have that one client who, no matter what you do, they still come back with chips or lifting. Clients who just cannot treat their nails like jewels. Now, I just want to say, I mentioned HEMA earlier and you're sitting there looking at the state of my middle finger here. In case anyone thinks it, I just want to put it out there that my hand eczema comes from me wearing rubber gloves every day. Not from any nail product, I just want to say that, okay? Finally, let me talk through what I'm doing. So using the Gel Bottle's number 2 round brush, I am picking up a little bit of gel and I'm placing a slip layer on my nail. Not curing it, I'm going back in my pot, I'm picking up a bead of product and I'm applying it onto the regrowth area of the nail, feathering some of that product down the nail. I picked up some more builder gel and I added it onto this area just to build up the apex a little bit more. And then with my liner 2 brush, I'm just sort of guiding the builder gel to fill any gaps. And here I'm just picking up some more builder gel and I'm just adding it to the side of my nail there that needed a little bit more gel. And if you need to, turn your finger upside down to let gravity do its thing and help you level that product. However, honestly, this is a dream for leveling. You hardly need to do anything, to be honest. You just sort of tickle it where you want it to go and that's it. So easy. Sometimes I skip the slip layer. The slip layer helps it to level more. Sometimes if I want to be more in control, I will just go in with my structure layer straight away. I feel like it gives me more control sometimes. I am working on one nail at a time to prevent the builder gel from flooding into my cuticles or my sidewalls, and I cure each nail in the lamp under the low heat setting for 90 seconds. touching on the subject of eczema earlier, does anybody else suffer with eczema as well? Let me know down in the comments below. I actually find that sometimes my stress levels can affect my hand eczema as well. So I might have a flare up if I'm going through stuff, if I'm feeling anxious or stressed out. It's not great eczema. It's a strange thing and there's no cure for it, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. A little wiggle of your finger under the lights shows the reflections on your nails. If they run smoothly, it means your product is nice and level. However, I'm not worrying about it too much because I am going to refine these nails. So with my lint-free wipe soaked in acetone, I'm just removing the sticky residue of the nails, and then I'm going to go in with my hand file and just refine these nails. Now, some of you do enjoy the sound of me filing nails. I do have my dust extractor on though, but I will let you guys just tune in and watch as I do this part. You will notice my dust extractor being louder and then quieter, and it's because I have sped up some clips just so we're not here forever watching me file my nails. Ta-da! I'm all caught up with my other hand as well. Now it's time to go over these again with some acetone and just get rid of all the filings and all the nail dust. Oh, look how beautiful that colour is. It's just a perfect natural pinky nudes. So I was going to do some nail art, however I just thought, you know what, I quite fancy some natural clean girl nails for a change. So here I'm going in with the Gel Bottles Extreme Shine Top Coat, and I'm literally just top coating these nails and leaving them as they are. Sometimes less is more, as they say. Call me old school, I don't think I will ever change my opinion on refined nails. They're so flush. I have so much appreciation for that little reflection running smoothly over the nail. Going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Just look at the shine. The gel bottle are not lying when they say extreme shine. Last but not least, I am giving my nails some well needed hydration. I am using Nail Order's cuticle oil in 1 in a Million, which is obviously a dupe of the Paco Rabanne perfume or aftershave. It smells so good. And there we have the finished results. I actually can't believe the length of my own nails underneath as well. They're doing so well since I had to chop them all down at Christmas time. They look perfect. However, because my nails were long underneath, they naturally curled down a little bit. So when I was filming the content, you could totally see my nails underneath and it was gross. It's so tragic. It hurts my heart. So I did have to make the horrible decision to cut all of my precious length off my nails. It was a sad day. It was indeed. That's the finished result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!